Hey guys, Jonah here, back with another Advent beer review, and yeah, kind of trying to catch up and bring things up to date. But yeah, we are on day 17, which is over here. So we shall see what we get. I'm going to move that over there just in case it goes pear-shaped, which it has been doing quite a lot with this box. Ah, there we go. He said, and that one's not too, apart from the front falling off, not too bad at all. He says, boom. Yeah, this isn't going to, is it going to last to the end, dear viewer? We shall see, we shall see. There's my glass. Right, that is the beer, Rye River Double Banging Double IPA. And apologies, my throat is still pretty raw and wriggling, like they say. I can't remember where Rye River are. Let's see if we can get a focus on here. Ding, ding, ding. There we go. 150 awards to our name. We pride ourselves. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Kildare, County Kildare in Ireland. There we go. Pow, bursting with hops. We shall see. We shall see, dear viewer. So what is a double IPA in today's money? Where's the ABV? I can't quite see it here. Oh, there it is. It is 8%. Nice. So we have got aroma of beautiful mellowy pine and grapefruit, malty pine bitterness, and the biscuity malty. Nice. And rye, as we know, dear viewer, or we should do if you watch this channel very often, we have got a black top but silver bottom. Yeah, you should know that rye does give that kind of bready, that kind of wholemealy, yeah, that kind of dark thing, because rye is a pretty gnarly malt. If you had rye bread, or one of those artisanal loaves from your shop, or if there is a baker still in existence, do they do rye bread anymore? Sometimes it can be quite dense though, rye bread, and yeah, I remember rye crackers and things. Or rye biscuits, definitely. I used to give them to babies to chew on to help their teeth when they came through, and they were teething. Rusks. Do you remember rusks? I think they were rye, weren't they? Right, let us go for a pour. We shall see what we get. Yeah, the head is not. Oh, I was going to say it's not as bad as yesterday's one, but yeah, it has formed quite a big head. But yeah, never mind. Look at that. We have a nice thing. 2 fingers worth of head. Not pure. This is kind of slightly off-white. A slightly kind of malty looking white. A rye. There we go. Let's do one of these. Twisty, and a cheeky grin from me, and we'll see if we get that on the front. So piney and grapefruity. So undoubtedly there's some citra in here. Not exactly sure the other hops, but now I'm getting some sweet maltiness coming through, and almost a bit of marmalade. I wonder if there is some Amarillo perhaps in here. I'm sure this is going to be reasonably sweet. I guess it's good to for a stronger beer, and 8% is strong, but it's not superbly strong. Yeah, it's good to leave a little bit of sweetness in there just to balance that alcohol level out. which is, I think, what these guys have done. And as you know, Ireland is a place where whiskey comes from, same as my motherland of Scotland. But yeah, rye whiskey is something, yeah, it's more of an American thing, but they do it in Ireland too. Anyway, cheers and beers. Hopefully you're doing well. You're getting prepared. You've done all your shopping. You bought all your presents and stuff. There's a few more days to go, but yeah, time's running out if you haven't done some of that already. Cheers and beers. Okay, yes, there is a bit of that orange. This is interesting. I'm pretty sure they have used Amarillo there. Sorry about that, dear viewer. The neighbour knocked on the door. We took in a parcel for him earlier on, and yeah, of course, when I decide to do a video, something like that happens. It does happen reasonably often, actually. When I'm upstairs, sometimes I don't even hear the front door. So that's the bonus for doing videos up there. But hey, good deeds and all that kind of stuff. So cheers. Right, where were we? Yes, what I was going to say before I was so rudely interrupted was that marmalade kind of sweetness. So we're talking about I'm almost certain it's Amarillo in here or something similar, maybe Simcoe, but I'm pretty sure it's Amarillo. Gives that kind of orangey kind of flavour, but then the sweetness coming from the residual sugars that have it's fermented, quite high. 8% is quite high. But they've done something to stop the fermentation, leaving a little bit of sweetness in there, and it's kind of like a rye, bready kind of thing. So it is 100% like spreading marmalade on a rye cracker or rye toast or something like that within a glass. That is actually really nice. I've liked that. Even though we got a bit interrupted, given a chance for my brain to digest. But yeah, I'm actually quite liking that beer. There's a little bit of kind of greenness there, a little bit of verdantness. Pretty sure that's going to be one of the more traditional kind of hops used there, just for the bitterness and stuff. Probably going to be Citra. Might be wrong. Might be another one like Cascade. Do people use Cascade that much anymore? Used to be in every beer like 15 years ago. Cascade was the hop to be used. These days, it's all about the Citra, which is kind of cool. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there. This is going to be a slightly disjointed short one, shall we say. But yeah, having orange for Christmas, it's really seasonal, and I quite like it. Whether you're doing something like Bucks Fizz on Christmas morning, which I always do, or if you're having sort of dried fruit hanging about and maybe sticking some spices, cloves, cinnamon, these kind of Christmassy spices, sticking them into said slices of oranges and holding them up, and having those essential oils in the house is a good thing. Anyway, this has been Unclejona drinking another beer from the Advent box. There's not a huge amount left, but there are some left. So what I'm going to say is take care of yourselves, take care of each other, spread some of that Christmas marmalade around, and I'll be back for another beer review, and that's coming up real soon.